Most Americans have heard of Pearl Harbor, but very few know that decades earlier, the United States nearly destroyed its own fleet, on purpose and in total secrecy. In July 1946, the quiet tropical waters of Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands became the stage for one of the most shocking experiments in human history. Fresh out of World War II, the United States possessed a new and terrifying weapon, the atomic bomb. The war was over, but a question haunted military leaders. What would this weapon do to an entire navy? To find out, the U.S. Navy gathered 95 ships, including captured German and Japanese vessels, American battleships, submarines, and aircraft carriers. Many of these ships were fully operational and had survived brutal combat during the war. Crews scrubbed them clean, stocked them with fuel, ammunition, and supplies, and then evacuated every human being. What followed stunned even the scientists who planned it. On July 1, the first atomic bomb, nicknamed Able, was dropped from a B-29 bomber. The explosion lit the sky, but many ships survived, damaged yet afloat. Military officials felt relieved until 3 weeks later. On July 25th, the second bomb, Baker, was detonated underwater. The ocean itself rose into the air. A massive column of water, steel, and radioactive mist shot upward like a monstrous geyser. Battleships were tossed aside as if they were toys. Some ships vanished instantly, dragged into the depths. Others were left glowing with lethal radiation. The shock wave contaminated the sea, the air, and every vessel nearby. Sailors watching from miles away felt the heat and tremors. The most terrifying discovery came afterward. Many ships that survived the blast could not be salvaged. Radiation levels were so extreme that crews could not safely board them. Decontamination failed. Eventually, several ships were deliberately sunk in deep water, forever sealed with radioactive contamination. The test proved something deeply unsettling. Nuclear weapons did not just destroy enemies, they poisoned environments, oceans, and machines long after the explosion ended. Even American scientists began to fear what they had unleashed. For decades, much of this experiment remained classified. The displaced islanders of Bikini were promised they could return home soon. They never truly did. Their homeland became one of the most radioactive places on Earth. The night America tested its own destruction changed military history forever, proving that the greatest threat a nation could face might come from the power it created itself.